Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. So after a long time, today we'll be discussing about past perfect continuous tense. Most of you have done grammar classes and you have gone through the exercises together with the videos. So I hope all of you have understood the video, what I said, what past tense is. Already we have finished three past tense: simple past, past continuous and past perfect. Today we'll be discussing about past perfect continuous tense. So let's begin the class. So if you have not subscribed my video, my channel, please subscribe it and share with your friends. So before going to the rules and regulation of the past perfect tense, let's see the formation of the past perfect tense. Already I have given one formation, that is simple one, or I can say that affirmative formation, but negative I have not given, questioning not given, and negative. Okay, negative questioning. So you can see on my screen, on your phone screen, uh, four types of formation you can see on the screen. First one is affirmative formation, that is subject plus, had plus, been plus, verb 1 plus object, verb 1 ing plus object. One example is given here: I had been studying English. So negative, in negative the formation will be like this: subject plus, hadn't plus, been plus, verb 1 plus, ing plus object. I hadn't been living in poverty, in negative. Next one is question form of formation: had plus, here you can see the auxiliary verb is coming first, had plus subject plus, been plus, verb 1 plus, ing plus object. The example is given: had she been sleeping? And the last one is negative questioning, or negative type of questioning. So the formation is hadn't plus, subject plus, been plus, verb 1 plus, ing plus object. So one example is given: hadn't they been waiting for you? So these are the formation for past perfect continuous tense. So let's see the rules and regulation of past perfect continuous tense. So past perfect continuous tense, we already know the past means already past action that we talk about. So here we will talking about the past action which is continuing. So you no need to worry about this past perfect continuous tense. Only you have to remember, while you are writing past perfect continuous tense, you have to remember two words, the for and since: duration of time and point of time, or we can say period of time. Duration of time and point of time. So you have to remember these two sentences: point of time and duration of time. So let's say the sentence of definition of past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. It represents an ongoing action. So with this sentence we can understand it represents ongoing action, that is going on, not finished, that is started and continued. So you can say two words: started and continued, for some time in the past, not in present, it is in past. It is started and continued for sometimes in the past. So in this type of situation we can use past perfect continuous tense to indicate time reference. So we can use for and since. So we want to mention time after a sentence, after a past continuous tense. So we can use two words, that is for and since, to represent time or to reference time, to show time, are used to it describes when the action started and how long it continued in the past. So action started and how long it continued. So you have to remember only the words, two words, that is for and since. So now when we can use for and since. Since we can use in a particular time, and for can be used for the duration of time. Point of time since and duration of time for. So you have to remember this. So let's see the example. Two example I have given here. First example, I had been writing articles on various topics for 3 hours. So you can see here for 3 hours. So the duration of time. Number 2, he had been reading different kinds of books since morning. Point of time since morning. So these are the what we can say, these are the rules that you can use when you are converting any sentence into past perfect continuous tense. So that's all. So few questions are given below as a exercise, as a homework. You do it here on the screen also, from the screen also you can write, or from the PDF file that I will be providing in the link below. So tomorrow we'll be continuing with future tense, simple future. Then I think I may finish future tense within this week, and continue with determiners, preposition, and whatever in your this one is there, narration, voice change, and so hope all of you will write and take it seriously, so that your tense will be clear. As much you practice, that much tense will be clear. So once again I request, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and forward to your friends. Thank you and have a nice day.